Good Saturday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Have some areas of rain, drizzle, and fog across the Beaufort Seacoast there, and with some of the winds coming in, it might chew up the coast a little bit. Some minor coastal erosion is possible as those winds come through tonight and into tomorrow. Always a good rule of thumb, pull stuff off the beach and the coastline, and just in case there is some coastal erosion that does occur in your area. Things should improve as we get into Monday. Low pressure just to your south is dragging in some cooler air across the northern interior, all the way across the Yukon Valley, in fact, with high pressure out across eastern Asia, sending in those north and northeasterly winds. Low pressure out across the Bering is dragging in warm and wet air up into areas like St. Paul, St. George, and all the way down through the central Aleutians. That trend will continue through Sunday and into Monday, eventually bringing rainfall back to a large part of the west coast. A few areas of light rainfall and fog should be expected across the Seward Peninsula, but most of the rain associated with that next system is sitting out across St. Lawrence Island, St. Matthew, and down through the Pribilofs to the Aleutians. For those in southeast, a few showers are possible, mainly across the southern sections of the Panhandle. Northern areas may see clouds and a little bit of a breeze, but it doesn't look like we'll see a repeat of the windier weather of earlier this week. Showers will continue across parts of the Alaska Range and northward into the upper Tanana and upper Yukon Valley. Some of that could be heavy at times, and if so, it wouldn't be very surprising to see some local streams and creeks come up fairly quickly. No watches, warnings, or advisories are posted at this time for flooding in the interior or in the north. As cooler air slides off into western Canada for Sunday from the interior, the weather system out west will creep eastward. That too is weakening, but along that boundary will be widespread areas of rainfall, some of which could be a little bit on the moderate to occasionally heavy at times. High pressure sitting across the western Gulf will keep things pretty clear, quiet, and calm for most of south central, southwest, Kodiak Island, and Prince William Sound. Don't be shocked to see a little bit of fog out across the northern Gulf, mainly outside of Prince William Sound. You'll see a few more clouds around Kodiak Island on Monday. For Monday afternoon, a front will work across the Bering and into the west coast. It will approach Nome, Emonic, areas down toward Bethel and southwestern Capes, and stretch all the way back to the central Aleutians. That trajectory should keep warm and wet air funneling into western Alaska, and more rainfall is on the way for your area. Drizzle and fog will probably continue across the central and eastern Beaufort Seacoast. With Alaska statewide weather, this is meteorologist Dave Snyder.